In the news today, security service supervisor caught shoplifting at Giftland Mall. Says stolen item was a gift for his cousin. A security supervisor attached to a private security firm was caught yesterday attempting to shoplift from a store within the Giftland Mall. A security official told news outlets that the incident occurred around 11:43 a.m. He was caught while attempting to exit the store. Upon trying to exit, the security alarm instantly went off and security immediately intercepted him. Linden nurses protest for COVID-19 risk allowance, other issues. Nurses at the Linden Hospital complex in Region 10 staged a protest yesterday calling for risk allowance to be included in their pay packages in wake of the COVID-19 pandemic. The nurses who took to the streets with placards also called on the regional health authorities to look into their security concerns, to ensure their salaries are paid on time and that adequate personal protective equipment (PPE) is available for them to do their jobs. Nurses and a doctor from the West Demerara Regional Hospital protesting for risk allowances, better working conditions, fair treatment and a salary increase. Minister of Health Dr. Frank Anthony has already explained that some $150 million has been included in Budget 2020 for frontline health workers in the fight against the COVID-19 pandemic, but the money will only become available when the budget passes. The minister explained that there was no need to protest for provisions that were already in the pipeline. Government agencies to buy some produce directly as farmers loses 50% earnings due to coronavirus. A recent study by the Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, shows that since the start of the coronavirus, COVID-19, farmers are losing income by between 20 and 50%, causing government to decide to buy produce directly from them, according to Agriculture Minister Zulfikar Mustafa. He noted that due to COVID-19, restaurant and food establishments are opening limited hours has affect the sales of farmers and businesses. Armed bandits terrorize and beat West Bank Demerara family. 3 armed bandits last evening invaded a house at Rec Dorzi, Parfait Harmony, West Bank Demerara, where they terrorized and attacked a 37-year-old mechanic and his family. One of the bandits was armed with a gun, the other with a cutlass, and the other with a knife. Reports are that at about 1950 hours, the mechanic was standing on his veranda when the 3 men jumped his fence from a southern direction. The suspect with the handgun then pointed it to his head and ordered him to go inside, while the 2 other perpetrators went into the home and ordered the victim's wife and children into the living room. The suspects tied them up and started to demand cash and other items. The mechanic took the men into his bedroom and handed over $300,000 cash. But the suspects then began to beat the man, whilst demanding jewelry. The perpetrators then ransacked the home and carted off with a number of cell phones, laptop computers, tablets and gold jewelry estimated at a total value of over $1 million. The victim managed to free himself and raised an alarm after the men made good their escape. He was escorted to the West Demerara Regional Hospital where he was seen and examined by a doctor, treated, and sent away. Sexual activity with 6-month-old girl among 529 cases, police system inadequate child care director. The director of the Child Care and Protection Agency of the Ministry of Human Services and Social Security, Anne Green, says sexual activity with a 6-month-old baby girl is among 529 reported cases of child sexual abuse for this year during the coronavirus pandemic. During this period of the pandemic, we received a report of a 6-month-old chubby baby girl who had to be admitted to the hospital with signs of sexual penetration, she said.